Good morning, everyone. Okay, the reading this morning is from the magazine, and Detective of the Divine. Though we travel the world over to find the beautiful, we must carry it with us, or we find it not. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The mind which we discover within us is the mind that governs everything. This is the thing itself, and we should recognize its simplicity. Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind. The search for God takes many forms. For some, it's an external search, perhaps looking for a new religion, drugs, or a teacher of the month. For some of us, the search begins and ends within. We remove ourselves from the noise of the world and listen for that still small voice. The voice that calls us to remember who we really are. There is evidence of the divine all around us. A rainbow, a sunset, a sunrise. The ocean, the mountains, all are proof that something greater than ourselves is operating in our lives. Finding God is a personal journey. The Rabbi Eric Yofi declares that he answers the question, how do I connect with God? By advising people to be open to the world around them, to make room for the sense of awe as they had as a child. Rumi wrote, I have lived on the lip of insanity, wanting to know reasons, knocking on a door. The door opens. I've been knocking from the inside. We've been home all along and did not realize it. And that happens a lot. So let us go within to that beautiful, beautiful place. And we can open that door anytime we want. If we're sad, if we're mad, if we're puzzled, that door opens no matter what. And what opens up is our connection to that one beautiful essence, that beautiful God that never leaves our side. So this morning, we come here to open that door even wider. Because this morning, we will hear or sense something beautiful, something wonderful. And the camaraderie, the friendship, the fun is all here. And yes, it's a small church, but it's a mighty church. It opens every door. And so this morning, the music, the words, the feelings that we feel open us up. What a beautiful place. Thank you, Mother, Father, God. And so it is.
Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you. That was beautiful. So now it's time for Scott Tobias. Yay, Scott and Faith. We're excited she's here, huh?
Yeah. So Ken, the theme today is something about lighting up.
Yeah.
All right. So I chose this song. It's an old Bob Dylan song, and it's got some amazing words in it, and I think they're words to live by. Let me get You hear me okay here? All right, here we go. May God keep, bless you and keep you always. May you, I'm sorry guys, this is not, I'm not able to read this. Okay, maybe your wishes all come true. Here we go. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong, and may you stay forever young, forever young, forever young. May you stay forever. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you stay forever young, forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young. May you stay forever young.
Scott, will you just stay right here real quick? So, we're going to talk about offerings of light today, and stay right here real quick. Stay right here. One of our offerings of light here in this center is our volunteers. Right? We can't do this without our volunteers. And so we've decided each month we're going to recognize one of our volunteers, and I have been derelict in doing this. The September volunteer of the month is Scott Tobias. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Scott, you see he gives us his talents. He gives us his talents. Yay. Yay. I mean, he shares his treasure. Look at that. And he shares his time. He has recently created the men's club for us. He is heading up our selection committee right now for the, search for a new minister. When Bill needed some time off from serving on the board, Scott just jumped right in and said yes and took up that position. And so we super appreciate you, Scott, very much. Thank you. On that note, I'm Ken Fales. I'm the spiritual leader of Center for Spiritual Living Bakersfield. Welcome to everybody online. On that note, we are doing an appreciation dinner at Hodell's on November 22nd. At 5:30 p.m. we will gather. We will have about a half an hour of socializing, and then at 6 o'clock we can jump out and hit the buffet. I don't know if you've ever been to Hodell's. Most of you probably have. I just went for the first time recently. OC invited me to an event. It was an incredible event, and the food is amazing. So, November 22nd, 5:30 p.m., please mark that time on your calendar. We want to basically just give back to everybody who shares their time and their talent and their treasure with us as a center. We could not do any of this without you all, and we appreciate you all. So please join us there. Up next, we'll hear from Ken. Hey, it's me. Just seemed like I should just jump in. So our topic this month, it was ofrendas de luz, which is offerings of light, and I changed it at the last minute to the English offerings of light because although I know we have a large Spanish-speaking population in Bakersfield, I was afraid all these people would come in and then I'd be like, I don't speak it. How you guys doing? Welcome. So offerings of light it is. Did I bring up anything? Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fine. I got it. I might come down and get them. So I'll start with Ernest Holmes's The Glossary of the Science of Mind. It's always such a rich place to start when we're looking at things. And so the definition of light reads, in flashes of illumination, the inspired have seen into the very center of reality and have brought back with them a distinct impression of what they have seen and felt. A glimpse of this reality illumines the whole being with a flood of light. Every mystic has had this experience. Jesus was the greatest of all mystics, and once, at least after a period of illumination, his face was so bright his followers could not look upon it. In moments of deepest realization, the great mystics have sensed that one life flows through all, and that all are some part of that life. They have also seen substance, a fine, white, brilliant stuff, forever falling into everything, a substance indestructible and eternal. At times, the realization has been so complete that they have been actually blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, another roamer in the night. Light was the first great revelation of divine creative energy that called all living things into being. Let there be light, and there was light. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. And I have said from here, you are the light of the world. And I maintain that that's true. I guess speaking of mystics, I am going to get this and bring it up. I don't need my coffee. I'm wound up. Had a little meditation this morning, and I feel like I am the light. So throughout human history, there have been mystics, and they have shared with us how to attain this light. From the Taoist perspective, there was Lao Tzu, who talks about harmony with the Tao, or harmony with the way. We know that he was sort of sitting by a riverside, watching the river go around and above all of these, the rocks and the wood and things that are just flowing easily flowing. And he was inspired to say that's how we need to be, just flowing. Just in the flow, just in acceptance, in surrender, practicing wu wei, right? Effortless action, the simplicity of softness over force. And Zhuangzi, who says, loosen your fixed identities, flow with change, gain freedom by seeing through rigid viewpoints. And so sometimes we need to realize maybe the doorway to wisdom is saying, I don't know. I don't know. Let me be still and be open and just receive. And the light, that intuition of the one will come and guide my way. And sure enough, it will. From the Greco-Roman tradition, Plotinus said, turn inward. Purify your intentions. All things, all beings emanate from the one. He talked of henosis, which is oneness or unity, that the soul is unified with the one. And of course, we stress this in our scientific mind treatment, that there is one and that we are unified with it. From the Sufis, Rabbi al-Adawiyya, really sorry, really, I know you don't care. I know you don't care. Love God for God's sake, beyond fear or reward. Right? To just love for the sake of love, not for what it gets you, or because we're afraid of, thunderbolts. Rumi says ego dissolves in love, that grief and joy, both, can open the heart. That's really something to meditate on. Grief and joy, they both open us, that the beloved is within. Ibn Arabi said unity of being. There is a unity of being. Become the complete human through love. From the Christian faith, Meister Eckhart. I just listened to an incredible biography on Meister Eckhart. Check it out. Dangerous Mystic, I think it's called. Very good. He talked about letting go. That the birth of God in the soul happens when we release clinging. Just let go. Just let go. And they killed him for it. Julian of Norwich. He said, practice radical trust that all is well. There is divine love at the center of all being. Teresa of Avila said, prayer is an inward journey, not outward, an inward journey. That the stages of union are rooted in humility and service. John of the Cross says the dark night, this is the dark night of the soul, these times where we have, where we struggle with our own faith, these dark nights of the soul that purifies desire and emptiness. That becomes a space for union. We have these dark nights of the soul where we end up feeling empty, and then we are open. Which sort of connects with the idea of grief. We might feel a loss, but then we're wide open for the light. In the Hindu tradition, Sankara, from the Advaita Vedanta, says your deepest self, which is Atman, is not different from ultimate reality, Brahman. Which is again to say, we are one with the one. That Ramana Maharshi said, practice self-inquiry. Ask, who am I? That it quiets the mind until the self shines through. that Kabir Mirabai said, look at God beyond sect and ritual. Don't be sexting with God. Maybe that's your thing, and that's probably fine too. Let's not put baby in a corner. Yeah. Okay. I see you. I love it. Yeah, beyond sect and ritual. Beyond, Ernest Holmes says we are open at the top. Let's be open at the top. He really lays out such incredible, timeless wisdom in this book, The Science of Mind. Highly recommended to those people online and those people here. Such incredible wisdom, but be always open at the top. Know that you can gain wisdom from here, but also be open to gain wisdom from within, from that light that shines within that tells you this is what you need to know right now. This is the path you need to walk right now. Let me walk you up to this lesson that is the perfect lesson for you right now. Trust me. Trust me. I know you want to go this way. Go that way. And so, go that way. And be open. In the Sikh tradition, Guru Nanak says, there is only one reality. Remember who you are. Be earnest, be honest, share freely. There is equality across caste and gender. In the Jewish tradition, Baal Shem Tov said, cleave to God in ordinary life. Live in joy and sincerity and set aside your spiritual pride. I love that. Set aside your spiritual pride. Right? Let's stop thinking we're so, look at me. Here I am. I'm up here. Look at me. Set aside that spiritual pride. Just live in joy. Live in love. Such a beautiful way to be. In Buddhism, Dzogchen says practice is realization. We talk about that a lot here. Practice. And simply sitting. Not meditating, thinking I'm meditating because I'm going to get this. I'm meditating because I want to get that. I hope to become this. But just sitting. Just sitting and allowing the light to seep in through the little cracks. Because it's already here. I jumped up and down about it last week. I'm not going to jump up and down this week. It's already here. Done with that. What do I want to talk about? Okay. I found that I teach writing at the university. I don't know why I'm prompted to talk about this. I found that some of my students have been cheating recently. They have been using artificial intelligence to write their essays. Now, I have told them that artificial intelligence is the wave of the future. If you don't know how to use it, you're going to be left behind. And if you can fool me, then get away with it, then good for you. But the fact is, they could not fool me, and several of them, I realized, are using it. And it's easy to say, well, they're just lazy. And for a couple of them, I'm pretty sure that's the truth, actually. But but for some of them, the reason they do that is because they don't think they're good enough. And isn't that the way I see? Isn't that the way it is with us as humans? We're just not quite good enough. And so I'm going to take that job that I don't really like. I'm going to stay in that job that it doesn't bring joy. It doesn't help me to live in the light. I'm going to stay in this relationship. I'm going to sabotage my relationship so that I don't have to get into a relationship. Isn't this the way? That there's always some better version of ourselves that we hold within, and when I could just get better, then I can do this thing. If I just lose a little weight, or if I just learn this thing, or you know what, I'm going to get better at meditation. I'm going to get at some, you know what, when I retire, I'm going to have more time, and I'm really going to buckle down. I'm really going to get after this, and you watch out. Oh, things are going to be so great. You know what? I heard this book, and I'm going to go get it, and when I read that book, I'm going to be a lot better. And also, I'm going to stop watching these things on TV. And when I stop watching those things on TV that I love so much, and I'm not going to stop, when I stop doing that, boy, I'm really going to take off. And you know what else? I'm going to start making friends. And when I get friends, then things are going to be so good. But when we look at that thing, that version of ourselves within that's better, isn't it sort of hazy and ill-defined? It's really just this hazy sort of unspecific, I think it's non-specific version of better. Right? Just an idea of better. So that we will never get there. That when I make this choice, there's still going to be better. And when I start doing this thing, there's still going to be the idea of better. I was talking with someone, then I think we were talking it was either the Science of Mind textbook study group or the Power of Now class, talking about abundance and prosperity, and how if we're coming from a place of I need it, I'll be happy when I get that. Things will finally be okay when I get that. If we come from that place, we're not likely going to experience that abundance, right? Because we're telling the world that it's not abundant now. That is what we're putting out there when we say, I need it. But if we can get to a place of neutrality and say, I have everything that I need. Right now I have everything that I need. Maybe not everything that I want, but I have everything that I need. I am fully supported and taken care of by the universe right now. And I am so grateful for that. That place, that firm ground of neutrality, that is the place from which we can become abundant. That is the place from which we can become prosperous. And that is the place, that neutrality, that we can get to within ourselves and say, you know, I know that I can be better. But I love myself right now. I love who I am right now. And I am joyful. And I am loving. And I am kind. And I am compassionate. And I put this out into the world. And guess what comes back to me? love and joy and compassion and peace. And it seems like from that ground, all of a sudden, God favors me. But the fact is, I favored myself. And I put that out into the world, and it shined right back on me because I am an expression of the one. It is not shining on me from outside. It is shining on me from within. I am the beginning and the end. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am where the light is. I am an expression of this one. I will experience the light or heaven to the degree that I become conscious of it. So I better start loving myself and saying, I'm okay. I'm okay. And then I will experience that I'm okay. And if I'm okay, then you're okay. That's right. I heard it come from out there. If I'm okay, then you're okay. And this is how we change the world. One loving gesture at a time. This is how we change the world. This is how we shine our light. This is how we take it out from under a bushel and shine it. And say, life is good. Come on in. Come to me. I am the place where your fears come to die. You tell me how afraid you are, and I'm going to tell you it's okay. I love you. It's all right. That's who we can be. And then we don't feel like we have to cheat. You don't have to cheat when you have all the answers. Well, I can't wait to lay that one on them on Tuesday. Whoa. You don't have to cheat when you know all the answers. And we have all the answers. There is nothing hidden. God is not mysterious. The one is not mysterious. It is wide open and beautiful. Yeah. All right. Let's pray. Let's go within. I feel within myself right now life. And I feel in this sanctuary an energy that is life. It is within me. It is all around me. And this is the one life. This is what Ernest Holmes calls the thing itself. This thing that pours itself out and creates all that is. Creates me, creates you. So that there is only one experiencing itself in this physical universe. And it experiences itself as love, as joy, as light. And it bubbles up from within each one of us and shines out into this physical world. And it is outside of us and shines in, so that there is nothing but light. Let us have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. And so I know that just like the children of this world, or at least America, who are going to go out and face their fears and knock on doors and say trick or treat and receive something of sweetness and joy, we are going to go out into the world and we are going to face our fears and we are going to say to the world trick or treat, and we are going to fully expect goodness to be given to us, and we are going to have goodness for those who come to us. thank you for this vision. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it is so, and so I release my word, and together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Ken. That was a good one, yes. It was also a great lead-in for the practitioners to pray with you today, because if you're feeling what Ken was talking about and you need AI, come and see a practitioner. That'll do it. Okay, special music, Scott Tobias. I'm hoping somebody went to get faith.
Better wait till the granddaughter gets down here. You want me to kill some time?
Don't trip and fall, though.
I know. There's a lot of stuff up here. So Ken, that was a good message. You know, I remember one time hearing this talk about the paradise that we're going to go to called Someday Isle. And you never get there. She's probably having too much fun doing it with the pumpkin. Hey. Oh, there she is. Okay. Thanks, man. This next song is one that my sister again recommended. She keeps me in to the new songs. This is kind of a fun little song written by Lyle Lovett. If you've ever heard him, he's a little quirky, and it's about having or not having too much stuff. I don't know, some of us might be able to relate to that. That picture hanging on the wall was painted by a friend. He gave it to me all down and out when I owed him 10. It doesn't look like much, I guess, but it's all that's left of him. It sure is nice right over here when the light's a little dim. Step inside this house, girl, I'll sing you a song. I'll tell you about just where I've been. It shouldn't take too long. I'll show you all the things I own, my treasures you might say. It couldn't be more than $10 worth, but they brighten up my day. This book of poems was given to me by a girl I used to know. I guess I've read it from front to back 50 times or so. It's all about the good life and staying easy with the world. It's funny how I love that book, but I never loved that girl. It happens. Step inside this house, girl, I'll sing you a song. I'll tell you just where I've been. It couldn't take too long. I'll show you all the things I own, my treasures you might say. He couldn't be worth more than $10. Yeah, they brighten up my day. This guitar was given to me by old man Thomas Gray. It's not too much to look at, but I play it every day. It's been across this country now 4 or 5 times, I guess, between me and old Tom. It never got much rest. Step inside this house, girl. I'll sing you a song. I'll show you, tell you just where I've been. Shouldn't take too long. I'll show you all the things I own. My treasures, you might say. He couldn't be worth more than $10 worth. They brighten up my day. Well, I guess that's just about all I own, or all I care to, I guess. Except for this pair of boots and maybe that funny yellow vest. And then this leather jacket and that leather bag. And that hat hanging on the wall. Just so it's not too much to carry, babe. Could I see you again next fall? Step inside this house, girl. I'll sing you a song. I'll show you all the things I want. Whoops. Shouldn't take too long. I'll show you all the things I own, my treasures, you might say. It couldn't be worth more than $10. They brighten up my day. Thank you.
I have one more announcement real quick before we move on. I have been waiting for this, and I think they're all here. I would like to recognize new members, and that would be OC and Dan Sharman, and thank you, and Sean Story, and Dean Drury, who thought he was a member, and I mean, basically was, but just wasn't on the books. So, welcome everybody. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're members. Check and see if you're a member. Maybe you're not. And come on.
I'm pretty sure I'm a member, but I don't know for sure either. Okay, this is our conscious giving opportunity where we give back to this beautiful place that gives us so much. So thank you, Jeff and Dean. And we'll have an affirmation on the screen that we can say together. And this microphone really needs to get replaced, or something does. Okay, let's say it together. Today, transformed. I am grateful, and so it is. Thank you so much. And now we'll have our congregational song. Okay. Woo! Forgot about that. Hamid, you guys, you can sit or you can stand or you can look at somebody and say that I am. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easy. And then when we get to the second verse, we're going to say, I am, we are that I am. I know it's wrong, and I'm a reading instructor, but we are that I am. I am 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 that I am. We are 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 that I am. We all are one. We all are one. We all are one. We all are one. I am that I am. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Reminder, we're going to have food and fellowship together in the fellowship hall. Everyone is invited. Thank you again to Mary Ann O'Call. Practitioners are now wearing our stoles. So if you see one of us with a stole on, you'll know that you can come to us and get a prayer. If we're visiting or doing something else, our main purpose here today is to be in prayer. So please join us for prayer and let us love you. Now, if you want to stand, we'll join hands and not join hands, we'll hold our hands up. Hold your hands up like you're under arrest or something. Okay, repeat after me. I know who you truly are.
I know who you truly are.
You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing.
You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing.
I love you.
I love you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I thank God for you.
I thank God for you.
Welcome home. Okay, now we can join hands and sing the peace song. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, yes, this is my joyous vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.
Good job, buddy. Good job, girl.